How's it, guys? Welcome to the installation guide for Max Payne 2 Remastered. The tutorial is based on this video right here. You can find this video up on the channel. The link is down in the description, as well as in the top right corner of this video right here. Let's get started. The four files that you will need for this is Reshade, as well as the Payne Evolution mod, one optional file which is the widescreen fix for Max Payne, in case you want to play the original game just with my Reshade and not the Evolution mod, as well as the D8 to D9 wrapper that Reshade requires for this old game, as well as my Reshade preset which is in my Discord, where you can download for free in the Reshade preset section right over here. First we're going to do is download the D8 to D9 wrapper, which is just this file right over here. Once you click on that file, which is the d3d8.dll, you might come across this message which says this file might be harmful to your computer. Don't worry, this is just a false positive. This file has been used by thousands of people that use Reshade with old games that are based on DirectX 8. There is no problem with this file. It is safe. But if anything goes wrong with your computer, don't blame me. Okay, now that you have the d3d8.dll file, open up your Max Payne root folder. The way I do it through Steam is just I right click on the game itself and go to manage and then browse local files. A window will pop up and that will be your root folder, right where the Max Payne 2.exe file is also located. Now all we need to do is drag the d3d8 file into the root folder. Next we have to copy all the files from the Payne Evolution graphics mod into the root folder as well. Let's just refresh this folder so everything is in its place. Now at this moment what I want you to do is to locate the d3d9.dll file and just add a .temp after that for the time being. This is just temporary, since when we install Reshade it's also going to install a d3d9.dll file and we don't want it to overwrite it. Next what we have to do is install Reshade. Open up Reshade and select your Max Payne 2.exe file within the game list, or alternatively you can just browse for the file itself. Click on that, click on DirectX 9, click next, check all effects, click next, and wait for everything to just download and install into the Max Payne 2 folder. Once everything is done, let's head back into the root folder of Max Payne 2 and let us select all the Reshade files that have just been installed in the root folder. These files are the new d3d9.dll file, as well as the folder reshade-shaders, as well as the reshade.ini file, and move the three selected files into the scripts folder. Once in the scripts folder, what I would want you to do is rename the d3d9.dll file to reshade, capital R, capital S, .asi, as well as create a new folder. You can name it whatever you want. I've just named it global ini file original, and then just move your global.ini file within that folder. Let's go back to the root folder, and now we can just remove the .temp that we've added to the original d3d9.dll file. This file is the widescreen fix that comes with the Payne Evolution mod. If you do not want the Payne Evolution graphics mod, all you have to do is just download the widescreen fix file itself, which is the d3d9.dll file, and basically follow the same steps of just renaming it to .temp and then installing Reshade, putting Reshade in the scripts folder, and then coming back into the root folder to rename the widescreen fix file back into d3d9.dll. After that, let's install my preset. So you can either choose between the RTGI version if you have that, or the non-RTGI version. We'll take the RTGI version for now, but it's the same thing as most other games. All you have to do is just click and drag the preset into where Reshade was installed, which in this instance will be in the scripts folder. After that, launch the game. Max Payne's launcher should come up. What you need to do is turn off anti-aliasing as well as untick the mirrors checkbox. It does something funky with the display depth from time to time. That's why we're disabling that. And click OK. Now, you will also see there's a choose customized game drop-down menu. To play the game with a Payne Evolution graphical mod, you'll have to select Payne Evolution. Since none selected will still allow you to play the vanilla game as is without the graphical enhancements. Keep in mind that saves from the Payne Evolution side of the game is not really compatible with the vanilla version, and if you try and load up a save, the game might crash. So try and remember what saves was saved in the vanilla game and what saves were saved in the Payne Evolution version. Choosing Payne Evolution, and let's click play. Once in-game and you followed my instructions, you should see on the top side of the screen that Reshade is loading up, as well as Max Payne has been renamed from Max Payne to Payne Evolution. In-game, this is where it might get a little bit tricky. Both Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2 locks your mouse every time you open the Reshade menu. So what you're going to have to do to navigate is actually use your keyboard. Open up Reshade with the home key, tap the Control and Tab key, TAB, hold Control and then just tap Tab until you reach the section that you are looking for. For us, we are looking for the Home tab in the Reshade menu. Once you've reached that section, let go of Tab and Control and you should now see a blue highlight outline within the Reshade menu. Now what you'll have to do is just use your arrow keys to kind of navigate where you want to go. For us, we first want to skip the tutorial. So once you're over a section that you want, click the spacebar, which activates it, and then we can navigate further within Reshade. Hopefully everyone can see the blue highlight outline that's going over the different sections within the Reshade menu. So to load up my preset, what you'll have to do is navigate with your arrow keys towards the top of the Reshade menu, and then navigate with the arrow keys to this section right here until you have this long blue drop-down menu highlighted. Once highlighted, tap your spacebar, the drop-down should drop down, and then navigate with the arrow keys down towards my preset, click the spacebar, which selects the preset, and then tap the down arrow key to get to the bottom of this drop-down, and then the right arrow key towards the select button, and tap the spacebar again. And voila, you've just activated my Reshade preset. You can hit the home key to close the Reshade menu and you can play as is. If you want to do any changes to any of the effects or create your own effects, all you have to do is open up Reshade with the home key again, get to the home tab by holding Control and Tab, and then just keeping Control down and tapping Tab until you get to the home screen again, and then highlight over the section that you want. Like here, I'm going into the effects section, and using the arrow keys, I can press the spacebar to deactivate an effect or to activate an effect, and then tapping the escape key to go back, and then the escape key again so you can go into the game again, as well as using the arrow keys to go down to the bottom section of the Reshade menu where you could change the effects. Like with the depth of field, you can go into each different section, press the spacebar and then left arrow, it will decrease the focus, and the right arrow increases the focus, and so on. And once you're happy with the look that you want, tap the home key again and you're done. This is it for the tutorial. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the comment section and don't forget to like this video if this helped you. Cheers, bye bye.